Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update on Google Alphabet. I want to talk about the price action here with you and want to show you my price goals here where I personally buy or sell Google. This is of course not financial advice, but I want to share here my trading strategy with you that you understand how to trade a stock like that. Of course, guys, we know that Google is in a very strong uptrend. This is more or less a no-brainer to buy, but if you have the wrong timing, then it is possible that you have a minus or red number in your portfolio for a couple of months. And you can see, for example, here when we had the market shakeout here, which started in December or November 2021, you can see that even a stock like Google can lose 45%, and that took here almost 1 year. That slowly Google recovered from that. And when we just see when you have really the wrong timing here from this peak, the recover process took 728 days, guys, so more or less 2 years. Nobody wants that. That's why I share here my chart with you guys, and we start here with a small recap. I made an update here on Google that was back in March, my video which I mentioned here, and I have this drawings here, guys. I said that Google is in a good spot right now. I show you that in detail in a second, but I also said that I expect the price to go here in the big whales buying zone. Why? Google is trading here in an uptrend channel, and usually the market makers use here the bottom line of this trend channel pattern to buy the dip and create the next bull run. And then as soon as Google hits here the top of this trend line, they start to sell. It's a simple ping pong play here, sell and buy, but of course overall we are here in an uptrend. We're creating higher lows and higher highs. So this is a very beautiful pattern. Google is of course something, guys. We have here a volatility range. When we just measure now here the bottom of this trend channel and the top, then we have here a volatility range of 60%. If we just would see here something like a squeeze or whatever, this is the range, guys, 60%. This is very good, especially for a stock with $1.9 trillion market capital. But we have here some stocks in the market which can go parabolic or make much more violent moves, and I present those tickers on my Patreon, guys. I can just show you here a quick example what happened last week, 8th of May. I mentioned this ticker here in my Patreon community already in February 2025. We traded this ticker here a couple of times. Algo demand zone is here mentioned in the blue box, which means the buying zone. We had here a couple of buying signals, and I said to my members here on Patreon that I expect a 600% short squeeze. I predicted that already. I said this is the liquidity zone, this is the exit zone, and yeah, guys, this ticker squeezed 600%. You can see we touched here on the dot this price level, but then this stock decided to do a short squeeze, and when I made the screenshot it was 1394%, but in total the week after the stock continued to squeeze and we had 2500%. That was an absolute parabolic squeeze. We have a lot of short squeezes. I can show you here several examples. So I always of course predict those squeezes, or at least I try. So I always say my members where are the algo demand zone where I expect something to happen, and you can see this ticker also came back in this algo demand zone and then started to squeeze 130%. This is what happens frequently, almost every week with my Patreon stocks, guys. So long story short, if you want to see these hidden short squeeze stocks and of course my other content, I have also trading tutorials available here, member FAQ section. So especially for beginners and also advanced traders, a lot of content. The full package membership on Patreon is the most popular membership which I have, where every day new members joining in. The link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is of course also available here in the video description, guys. If you want to see here some short squeeze plays and some really valuable trading content, then join in, guys. Feel free to come on board and join us on Patreon. So let's make a quick recap here what happened with Google. After my prediction, I said I expect the price to come down before we see a potential rebound. We use now here TradingView, press play and see what happened before we talk about the next price goals. Zack, guys, here we go, and you can see that was on the dot. Now we trading here at $159, and as I said before, I expect the price to come down in this big whales buying zone. That happened here. That was perfect here, $140. We have a small rebound, but not a big technical buying reaction. Don't forget, 18% here. This is good. The range is 60%, which we can go. Don't forget, guys, we zoom now in here in the lower time frame daily chart. The 7th of April, 8th of April here was a big market shakeout. We had a huge shakeout here in the S&P 500. Everything crashed on that day. That was really something like a market correction. I also made a couple of videos about the S&P 500 on that. And also so did here Google, guys. And you can see we start to recover here a little bit. However, I want to switch one more time back to the weekly chart. We have here a situation which is beautiful. I like that setup. We have here, by the way, also huge selling volume now. The situation looks very good. That's why when I made this video here, we had already an oversold RSI. I mentioned that this is the beginning of a rebound, and the only thing what is missing is that we didn't touch the algo zone yet. So on that day here, or in the weekly chart, I made the video here. The RSI was perfect, but I said we have to come down a little bit lower. So the question is, guys, is this now the bottom? Do we start to recover from here? It is, of course, possible. If I could wish something, yeah, in a perfect trading world, I honestly want to see Google come down a little bit lower, guys, here in the $130, $135 range. This is what I wish for, just based on the technicals, because we know what we could see right now is maybe this part here, this part, that we try to recover, we fail, we have to come back one more time here to the bottom line of this trend channel, and that would be the absolute confirmation, guys, that we start to recover from here before we can see new all-time highs here for Google. Price algo landing zone, I can also show you that. The algo landing zone, which I expect to hit in the next weeks after we hit the bottom, is $230 to $214. This is where I expect the price to go here based on the technicals. I made here some calculations based on Fibonacci for you guys, and this is what is the algo landing zone. So as you can see, we come higher, we come lower, come higher, come lower. So what happens when we start to squeeze or start to have a bull run here, hit this price range, the next will be that we come down here back in the $180 range and find support or not, depending on what the market is doing. It is very important to know that the market is very overbought right now, guys. So sooner or later we will have a market correction. So be careful. Don't hesitate to buy, to take your profits. Of course, if you bought Google here back in 2020 or earlier, there is nothing what you have to think about. But if you are just trading Google right now, you should consider to take profits, because when this bull run is over, guys, we will see a big market correction, the same what we had here in November 2021. Yeah, guys, that is my quick update for you here on Google. I hope that is helpful. If you want to copy my price goals here, buying a landing zone or the big whale buying zone is between $130, $145. The next price target to the upside, if we break out, of course, here we need a bullish breakout, is 213 to 214 US dollar. Everything what you see here is based on TradingView. This is the chart program what I use for all my videos and all my trades. And if you also want to get that program, guys, you can check here the video description. There is a discount link, $15 discount on the TradingView premium tier. This is what I recommend if you want to learn trading and draw charts by yourself. My friends, that was the update on Google. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that was helpful. And if you don't want to miss any updates, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. And yeah, see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.